Here's a sweet and engaging story based on the book of Genesis. It features a little girl named Lily and her beloved teddy bear, Cuddles, who embark on a fun adventure through the stories of creation, Adam and Eve, and Noah's Ark. Together, they learn about God's love, obedience, and protection. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily who loved to read stories from her big, colorful Bible. Her favorite stories were from the book of Genesis, where everything began. But what made it even more special was sharing these stories with her best friend, a sweet little teddy bear named Cuddles. Cuddles was soft, cuddly, and always ready for an adventure, especially when it meant learning about God's amazing world. One sunny afternoon, Lily sat on her cozy bed with Cuddles in her lap. "Cuddles," she said with a smile. "Today we're going to learn about how God made everything and how He loves and protects us. Want to hear some stories?" Cuddles, of course, couldn't talk, but Lily knew he was excited. She gave him a little squeeze and opened her Bible to the very first page. The creation story, God makes the world. "First," Lily said, "let's learn about how God created the world. It's like a big, beautiful picture that God painted just for us." Lily began to read, and as she did, she explained each part to Cuddles in a way he could understand. Day 1. God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. He separated the light from the darkness. That was the first day. Lily turned on her little flashlight and shone it around the room. "Look, Cuddles. Just like this, God made light. Isn't it bright and happy?" Day 2. Then God made the sky. He separated the waters to make room for the big blue sky we see every day. Lily pointed out the window. "See, Cuddles? The sky's where the birds fly and the clouds float. God made that." Day 3. On the third day, God made the land and the seas. He also made all the plants and trees. Lily grabbed a little toy tree from her shelf and placed it in front of Cuddles. "Look, Cuddles. God made trees, flowers, and even the grass we play on." Day 4. Next, God made the sun, the moon, and the stars to give light to the earth. Lily held up a shiny yellow ball for the sun and a silver one for the moon. "The sun is warm and bright, and the moon and stars twinkle at night. God thought of everything." Day 5. Then God filled the seas with fish and the sky with birds. Lily flapped her arms like a bird and made swimming motions with her hands. "Cuddles, can you imagine all the fish swimming and birds flying? God made them all." Day 6. On the sixth day, God made all the animals, like lions, elephants, and even teddy bears. Lily giggled, giving Cuddles a hug. And finally, God made people. He made them special, just like you and me. Day 7. After all that work, God rested on the seventh day. He looked at everything He made and said it was good. Lily lay back on her pillow with Cuddles. Sometimes we need to rest too, just like God did. Lily smiled at Cuddles. "Isn't it amazing, Cuddles? God made the whole world in 6 days, and everything was perfect. Let's pretend we're in the Garden of Eden, where everything was beautiful and happy." Adam and Eve, learning about obedience. Lily turned the page and began the next story. "Now, Cuddles, let's learn about Adam and Eve. They were the first people God made, and they lived in a beautiful garden called Eden." Lily set up a little pretend garden with her toys. A a tree, some flowers, and a sneaky-looking snake. She placed Cuddles next to her as they acted out the story. God gave Adam and Eve everything they needed, Lily explained. They could eat from any tree in the garden except one, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God said, "Don't eat from that tree," because he wanted them to trust and obey him. Lily picked up a little toy snake and wiggled it in front of Cuddles. But one day, a sneaky snake came and told Eve that it was okay to eat the fruit from that tree. The snake said it would make her smart like God. Eve listened to the snake and ate the fruit. And then Adam did too. Lily made a sad face. "Oh no, Cuddles. They didn't obey God. Because of that, they had to leave the beautiful garden. But even though they made a mistake, God still loved them. He promised to take care of them, just like he takes care of us when we make mistakes." Lily hugged Cuddles tight. "Let's remember, Cuddles, that it's important to listen to God and obey him. But even when we mess up, God still loves us and helps us." Noah's Ark, God's protection and promise. Lily turned to her favorite story next. "Now, Cuddles, let's learn about Noah and the big boat he built. It's called Noah's Ark." Lily grabbed some toy animals, 2 lions, 2 elephants, and 2 giraffes, and lined them up. She also found a little toy boat and placed it in front of Cuddles. "A long time ago," Lily said, "people were not being kind or listening to God. But there was one man named Noah who loved God and obeyed him. So God told Noah to build a big boat called an ark because a big flood was coming." Lily pretended to hammer and build the ark with her hands. Noah worked hard to build the ark, even though it took a long time. Then God told Noah to bring 2 of every animal onto the ark to keep them safe. Lily marched the toy animals onto the boat, 2 by 2. "Look, Cuddles! The lions, the elephants, and even the teddy bears went onto the ark. Okay, maybe not teddy bears, but lots of animals." Lily made rain sounds by tapping her fingers on the bed. Then it started to rain and rain and rain. The whole earth was covered with water, but Noah, his family, and all the animals were safe inside the ark. Lily rocked the toy boat gently. They floated on the water for many days, but God kept them safe. Finally, the rain stopped and the water went down. Noah and his family came out of the ark, and God put a beautiful rainbow in the sky. Lily pointed to a picture of a rainbow in her Bible. The rainbow was God's promise that he would never flood the whole earth again. It's a sign that God loves us and protects us. Lily smiled at Cuddles. "Let's pretend we're on the ark, Cuddles. You can be one of the animals, and I'll be Noah, making sure everyone is safe and happy." A happy ending. After all the stories, Lily closed her Bible and gave Cuddles a big hug. "Wasn't that fun, Cuddles? We learned so much about God's love and how he made everything, including us." Lily thought for a moment. From the creation story, we learned that God made the world beautiful and good. From Adam and Eve, we learned that it's important to obey God, but he still loves us even when we make mistakes. And from Noah's Ark, we learned that God protects us and keeps his promises. Lily snuggled under her blanket with Cuddles. "Thank you for being my adventure buddy, Cuddles. I can't wait to learn more stories with you." And with that, Lily and Cuddles drifted off to sleep, dreaming of all the wonderful things God had made and the love he shared with the world.